Hey everyone. Hey. Welcome to Every Strand Counts with me, your host, Dana Wilson. We will start in about 30 seconds. So please share so all can partake.
In audio. In audio. In audio.
Hey everybody. Welcome. I am so excited to be back before you guys. Every Strand Counts with Dana Wilson, your host, is brought to you by Hair Cares Inc. Hair Cares Inc. Vision is to empower women with an understanding that every strand counts. Our mission at Hair Cares is to encourage holistic living and embrace full self expression. So, what that simply means is we encourage to stay connected to your mind, body, and soul or spirit through all of our offerings, such as coaching, hair growth services, speaking, and now writing, so that we can help you open the door so you can be free and self express. So Hair Cares Inc. Every Strand Counts concept was derived from my belief that every strand truly do count. Rather, we're speaking to the hair that's coming out of our head, the little milestones that grow into great gains, or how our experiences connect to our life's purpose. So moving forward, we will explore and enjoy conversations from that vein. The show will now feature conversations with various leaders, authors, speakers, entrepreneurs who long to benefit others. And I have the perfect topic and perfect guest to kick this off. So today, let's see here. Today's topic is prepare for purpose. And we have the perfect guest, Miss Sharvette Mitchell. And so I was thinking about how can I introduce Miss Sharvette Mitchell? And you know how you have so many things in your mind is all jumbled up. You can't even get it into words. So I had that problem, but I came up with something. I believe or I know that Sharvette Mitchell's mere existence has been a game changer for me personally and professionally. And that's huge, you guys, because it has not been that long that I have known Miss Sharvette Mitchell. But let me share a little bit more about her. Sharvette Mitchell is a marketing consultant that works with small businesses to enable them to tell their stories of their businesses by marketing so they generate more revenue with increased visibility on their brand and business. She does this by focusing on their marketing plans, positioning techniques, and visual branding with one on one consulting, group coaching programs based on her trademark framework, which is the platform builder, speaking, book collaboration, and hosting conferences and retreats. And I am a true witness and work in progress to Miss Charvette's genius of her signature program, the platform builders. So let me bring Miss Sharvette in the room so she can tell you more about herself and what she's up to. Let me see. Hey,
Hello, I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so excited. I am so excited to have
Oh
you here.
gosh, this is so amazing. The kickoff, every strand counts. I'm just excited to be here with you, Dana, and the viewers and the listeners and all of that.
Yeah, I'm so excited. But Miss Sharvette, if you could just share a little bit more about yourself and then really what you're up to right now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dana. So, I am a daughter, I am a sister, I'm a friend. I spent 25 years in corporate America at a company that a lot of the viewers and listeners would know. What's in your wallet? Capital One Bank. And Exactly 5 years ago, February 2nd, I stepped out into full-time entrepreneurship, and I have been going every since, and working with amazing leaders like yourself, Dana, in the space of marketing. I knew early on that I would do something in marketing. I remember probably seventh or eighth grade
Wow.
taking a fashion merchandising class, which was kind of under the realm of marketing. And so I knew seventh or eighth grade, okay, I'm going to major in marketing when I get to college. And that's what I did. I got a degree in marketing. You know, like most of us, we go work in other fields, but I'm excited that I found my way back to marketing by way of my business, and getting ready for book releases and conferences and big and bad things going on over here at Mitchell Productions.
I'm so excited about this book release. Tell us all about this book, Sharvette.
Yes. So one of the things I started doing about 5 years ago, through the Platform Builder program, as a part of that program, is having clients join forces with me and write a book. And so I've got, a couple here. And so everyone kind of documents either their transformational story or some intellectual property, and we join forces and write this book. And so I always think of a word that starts with P.
Why is that? Where did that come from?
It just came to me. So the first book was Propel, and then the next year it was Pursue, and so they just came to me, and so I kind of like sticking with that. But I took a little bit of a deviation this year because all of the past books have just had one word. But Prepare for Purpose, which is the book collaboration that you are in, and that we are actually in our pre-order launch right now. I wanted to deal with purpose, and a lot of people were resonating with that, but I felt like we needed to put a little something with it. We talk a lot about, purpose-driven life, and a lot of people like trying to find their purpose, figure out their purpose. But how often do we talk about like actually preparing for your purpose, and what are the steps? And so that's really kind of where that came around. So we still got the P's in there. It's just a little bit longer title.
Well, I'm gonna tell you that adding that to your invitation to the next level, that pops for me.
Yes. So main title, Prepare for Purpose. Yes. And then that subtitle, Your Invitation to the Next Level. Let me tell you where that came from. Please. I was in a church service at my church. Shout out to New Jerusalem International Christian Ministries, Bishop Joel Vincent Brown and Chief Apostle Olive C. Brown. And there was a preacher or pastor there from Africa. And I've got to remember his name. Okay. But he actually gave a prophetic word. And so those that are faith-based will kind of understand this. Gave a prophetic word to the drummer, the musician. His name is Cameron. And he stood Cameron up and he said, "You have been invited to the next level. It is up to you whether you go." Woo. And that just like stayed. I know it was for Cameron, but I was like, I'm going to grab that for me. And so when we were putting this book together and thinking about preparing for purpose, like all of you all's stories and messages are in here are really laced with an invitation to the reader. Like this is your invitation. Look at the journey and the steps that we took and are taking. And if you're ready to go to the next level, you have been invited, and you don't have to wait for a permission slip because we've given you an invitation.
Wow. I'm just thinking about, it was such perfect timing for me.
Yeah.
I was doing this like work, right? Thinking about my past and my present and my future. And so being a part of this just actually had me write that thing down.
Yeah.
That title is just perfect for where I was or where I'm at in my life. So thank you so much. Yeah. And it's 10 of us, right? 10 of us.
It's a total of 10 authors. So listen, y'all get the book just for Dana's chapter alone. I mean, I'm telling you, but it's kind of in a chicken soup for the soul type feel, in the sense that it's short stories. So you can. I have actually a young lady who bought last year's book, and I've been sharing. She just found out about last year's book, and she's been doing a walk every day and reading a chapter every day and sharing in her stories. And so, I mean, you can read it. You can sit down and you go all the way through it, or you can read story at a time. Story or lesson or just impartation at a time. And I think Dana, certainly with, every strand counts. When we talk about purpose, what the work that you do is don't you feel like this is purpose?
This is purpose. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sharvette, so you've done 5 collaborations right now.
Prepare for Purpose will be is the 5th collaboration.
The
Yes.
5th one. So clearly it's something about writing that you think is very important.
Yes.
What is the value of putting pen to paper?
You know what? There's a couple things. So from a marketing standpoint, as a marketing, consultant and marketing coach, it is very important that we have visibility, avenues how are ways that customers or potential customers can find out about us. And so having a book as a product is one of those ways, but it actually goes more beyond that. I think that we take for granted that, our stories aren't captured somewhere. Social media feels very fleeting sometimes. We document a lot of our lives and things on social media, but it can be fleeting, and those platforms don't belong to us, right? And so I think we take for granted that we don't document. We don't, like, somewhere 10 years, 20 years down the road, 30 years down the road, somebody, and we might be gone on somewhere else, and somewhat, can pick up and read, and it continues the legacy to live on. So writing and being a part of a book collaboration or writing books yourself, it's really legacy, leaving a legacy and really telling your story. And then from a marketing standpoint, your words, those of us that are service providers, people want to know and trust that we're experts. They want to work with experts. And so one way to kind of show your expertise is by way of writing.
Wow. And this is just one part of your platform builder.
Yeah. Yes.
If you don't mind sharing, since we're here, maybe you could share a little bit about your platform builder program, which I am one of those people right now.
Yes. Yes. One of our star players. And so it's a 12-month program that's all around your marketing and your visibility. And really for the service providers, you can certainly have products. However, it really, really works really well for those of the audience and the listeners that provide professional services. And you realize that people are deciding to buy from your company, to work with you because of you. It's not that you're selling jewelry, and not any diss on that. If you're selling, other things where people don't actually need to kind of personally connect, they just are drawn into the product. But when you're a professional service provider, people are deciding, do I want Dana Wilson to help me get the certification? Do I want Dana Wilson to help me, with hair loss? If you're picking a therapist, if you're picking an accountant, if you're picking a life coach, a financial advisor, you're oftentimes making those buying decisions based off of that personal brand. And so the Platform Builders 12 months, all about raising the visibility of your personal brand so that you get more eyes on that. And we cover 6 key areas. So your products and your services, and making sure you're really key and clear on what you're offering. Your visual branding, which you are absolutely, like, listeners and viewers, if you just look here, Dana nails the visual branding every time.
This is evolving, I'm gonna tell you.
I mean, you nail it every time. And then we go into content marketing, which is social media marketing, email marketing, video marketing, which you do an amazing job of. Then we talk about speaking and events and leveraging those things for your marketing and media. And then books and documenting your intellectual property. So that's kind of like a 6-part framework. You get a photo shoot and part of the book collaboration. So it's an amazing, if I say so myself humbly, program.
No, you can absolutely say that. But Sharvette, back to the book. What should people look forward to by reading the book, Prepare for Purpose? What is the takeaways that you're hoping that they'll get?
I'm hoping a couple things. One, if there's a person saying, I am not sure what my purpose is, I really feel like the 10 chapters, somewhere in there, it's going to give you clues and cues as to what your purpose is. The other part of that, of what I want people to take away with, are people who are actually already walking in their purpose, and they might not even know it. They might not know some of the things and the situations that are happening in their lives. I know I'm not going to give any spoiler alerts, but your chapter opens up like very riveting, and then how that is a part of the purpose. So I really think that there are people who are actually walking in their purpose, or they may feel like they're not, don't recognize life is actually a part of preparing them for their purpose.
So, Sharvette, my show is set out to deepen the concept that every strand counts.
Yeah.
So can you share how you personally or even professionally connect with this book, Prepare for Purpose, Your Invitation to the Next Level?
Yeah. So in my chapter, and as I mentioned, just celebrated 5 years of being a full-time entrepreneur, full-time business owner, and over those years, people have asked, like, how did you know when it was time to leave? What did you do? And then gotten those questions. And so for the first time ever, I'm documenting 12 kind of components of an exit strategy. Now, I recognize everyone is not, ready to leave their jobs or anything of that nature. So this is not a permission slip. Don't go fire, go quit, after you see this and say, I'm quitting and whatever. So it's very individual. But what I recognize, and as I think about every strand counts, every part of my corporate experience and every part of my corporate journey and the things that I was able to do while in corporate America played into the success and the sustainability and the credibility that I have as a small business owner. And that's kind of what the Prepare for Purpose, and kind of, if I tie in like every strand counts. Sometimes people feel like and think about their life in kind of a solo. Like pieces, like my corporate is here, my business is here, my faith is here, my relationships are here. And really, they are all really kind of intertwined, because if your relationships are kind of off and wanky, you working on your business, you're gonna have some, it ain't gonna be, you ain't gonna have all your energy there, because every strand counts, like all of them works together.
Really does. It really, really does. Every strand really do count. And it took me a minute to get that. Although in life, I always felt like, this is temporary. Whatever I was going through was temporary. But I didn't see it connected until a little later. Like, oh my God, this happened for this, and this happened for this. And this happened so I could be ready here. It was just building onto itself. So I'm totally, totally bonded to every.
Yes. Oh my God. It works so great together.
So, Sharvette, how can people connect with you?
Yes. So right here on the screen, SharvetteMitchell.com, which is my name, will lead you to my main website that has, all the information about everything that we're doing, platform builder, radio shows, all of that. So SharvetteMitchell.com is the easiest way to connect with me. On Facebook, it's Sharvette. On Twitter, it's Sharvette. YouTube, it's Sharvette. And Instagram is Sharvette M, because whoever had Sharvette got it, and then she didn't use the page. So.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for I'm so honored. I appreciate you coming and being on my show. And I so appreciate the opportunity to be part of this collaboration with all of you ladies. Every one of you guys are so, so powerful. Just to be associated is an honor. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I want all of your viewers to go purchase from Purpose from you.
Let me put my my banner up here. Yes, please, please, please go purchase, pre-order this book.
Yeah. So, and the cool thing about pre-orders, Dana, is like you all get like the first, like hot off the press, literally, like people's like you get the first batch and the first stack of books. And so it'll be officially out late March, April. But we want you all to be like in the first stack. So definitely I'm sure you'll share the link in the comments or what have you. So you all will go pre-order from Dana.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you so much, you guys. Hold on. Let me change my banner here. Lord, today. Thank you so much for joining me and my guest, Sharvette Mitchell. And of course, we shared about our book, Prepare for Purpose, Your Invitation to the Next Level. So please take the time out and pre-order that book. You won't regret it. And also, please stay connected with me. Feel free to go to my website, and let me put that up there for you. Please feel free to go to my website. There you can join my social media communities such as Facebook and YouTube. If there's any, if you can also explore some of my offerings, such as my coaching and hair growth services. And I cannot forget to ensure that you order our book. And I have one more treat for you guys. Let me see if I can get it up here. A little bit more about our book. And I will see you next time. Thank you.
Prepare for Purpose, Your Invitation to the Next Level, is an inspiring and practical book collaboration. It seeks to help readers discover and nurture their individual paths to living meaningful lives. Written from the perspective of 10 women leaders. This collaboration includes short stories, transparent moments, scriptures, and motivation to assess and pursue a meaningful purpose with intention and commitment. Throughout the book, the co-authors encourage us to pause and reflect on our decisions, actions, and experiences. Prepare for Purpose is for anyone looking to discover and walk in their life's purpose. By the end of the book, you will feel empowered and determined to create and prepare your own path to the next level. Order your copy of Prepare for Purpose,